everybody. Welcome to the Dick's Rap Party. I'm Val. You are watching the Trident Network. Just to give you a little quick rundown of where you are before we start the fun part of the show. The Trident Network actually has 3 prongs. You are on our live show prong, which I like to call our theater in the clouds. And nobody likes when I say that, so you know it's my own treat to myself. And we also have a podcast branch, which has probably about 10 podcasts that cover all kinds of different topics like pop culture and social justice and any number of other topics. And we also have a video branch, which you likely are familiar with because the Dick's web series came out on our video branch, which you can find on YouTube. We also have shorts on there and other types of content, filmed and edited content there. So we are essentially trying to make digital entertainment accessible to everybody. And we're very excited to have the opportunity to partner with Dix and release this amazing web series. And we hope you enjoyed it as it came out the last couple months. And we wanted to celebrate them one more time and have a nice wrap party with all of their fans. And so that is what we are going to do. So without further ado, let's meet the team.
Hello. I'm talking now. I'm Rebecca. I play Laura, and I'm one of the writers, creators of the show. Tommy.
I'm Tommy. I'm one of the writer creators of the show as well, and I will be playing Terry.
I am Nolan. I am a god. No, I'm a writer creator of the show as well, and I'm playing Bruce and have played Bruce.
And will continue to, as far as I'm concerned.
I will continue to play Bruce.
And my name is Laura Petro. I'm the director of Dix, and I will be reading the stage direction for us today.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, you're not.
Am I not?
You're playing Meredith.
Oops, sorry. I missed that. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I'm playing Meredith today.
This is really going to change the dynamics of the scene
Yeah.
that I prepared for. Well,
Becca? Not me.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Hi, I'm Becca. I'll be playing Kat today.
Devin?
Hi, my name is Devin, and I will be playing Zach in today's reading. Thank you.
It's your boy MVP. I am playing Mr. Gleason in this little shindig we got going on. Happy to be a part of this rap party, you know what I mean?
Let's go.
Rebecca. Yes, and Val will be reading our stage directions for us as well today. A little bit about this episode before we start. It was supposed to be filmed in the season, but it was going to be far too expensive to film is one of the reasons why we did not make it.
We also needed a fairly large crowd, and this was during the height of COVID.
Yeah, and it just didn't seem feasible to get like that many extras into an event space and also office spaces. And this is a very micro budget production. I know it looks very high budget, but
and honestly, the CGI was going to be too much of a reach.
It was just going to be too much. But although a fun little fact about it, yeah, when I was writing it, IO was still open, and I was like, yeah, we can use their event space for free. It'll be fine. And then we all know what happened to IO. It closed. So so yeah.
I remember you telling us this was inspired by Party Down a bit.
Yeah, I was watching Party Down at the time, and great show. Watch it, please, if you haven't. And it's funny. You can tell that the budget on that show is also like, for the most part, you could tell they like rented out a house and just filmed an episode in that house. And I don't know, the humor I felt similar to ours in a lot of ways, and so here we are today. Anything else to add, Tommy and Noel?
No, you nailed it.
You nailed it.
I nailed it. Great.
I just realized we're
okay.
Waldorf in this box.
Well, let's get this show on the road.
All right, here we go. Company party. Interior, office party for the Gleason and Sons real estate anniversary party. We slowly pan up to a suited figure whom we think is Terry, but who is revealed to be Bruce. He makes his way through a packed room to the bar. He eyes a woman leaning with her back against the bar, staring at her phone.
I'll have a gin and tonic and put a Cosmopolitan on my tab for the lady.
The lady turns. It's Laura.
Jesus!
That's your move? You order a girl a Cosmo?
I didn't know I was flirting with my sister.
I didn't know my brother drank like Carrie Bradshaw.
The bartender has his back turned, shaking a Boston shaker. He turns, and we see that it's Terry, dressed as a bartender, but from the Prohibition era.
Besides, it's an open bar. But a Cosmo? Too easy. Are you sure I can't get you a horse feather? Grasshopper? Sidecar? I've been studying the Boston Bartender's Manual all night.
Why? Most people only order drinks with the ingredients in the name. Jack and Coke, vodka cranberry, gin and tonic.
Double tequila soda.
Exactly.
No, I'm ordering double tequila soda. Easy on the soda, please.
Terry begins to make the drink.
So why is Terry the bartender again?
Because this case might involve sneaking, and I'm the best at sneaking.
I mean, why didn't I take that job? I literally used to be a bartender.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah, I guess it's kind of just an uninteresting detail
I
about
forgot
you.
about
Okay.
Look alive, it's Mr. Gleason.
Mr. Gleason, 50s, enters. He is a casual CEO, sport coat with an open shirt.
Mr. Gleason, thank you again for...
Is everything ready? All your people?
We are all of our people.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Of course. Sorry, I'm just anxious to catch whoever it is that's been breaking into my office.
Whomever it is.
Exactly. This guy gets it. Scotch on the rocks, by the way.
Sure. Or how about I make you a penicillin? It's got scotch, lemon juice, ginger.
Or how about you make me ice in the glass and pour scotch on it?
Right away, sir.
So why would someone break into your office anyway?
I don't know. Every time it's happened, my door's been unlocked. The papers on my desk get thrown everywhere. My diploma gets taken down. Whoever it is, I bet they're looking for my safe.
Whomever it is? No?
Why would they be looking for your safe?
Why, it's where I keep all my development plans. Right now, I have the layout for a new condo building going up on the west side. But I don't have the land yet. I'll bet one of my employees is trying to get the scoop and sell it to one of my competitors.
Well, rest assured, if the perp is here, we'll find them.
Yeah, you better. I already wrote you the check.
He exits.
Always get the money first.
Wow, that was rude.
I know. No tip?
Dick's title sequence. Bar continuous.
Gleason and Sons? What a dumb name. The word son is already in Gleason. I feel like we're saying son and sons. Wait, is that a better name?
Okay, gang, let's split up. I'm going to search the office upstairs, Bruce.
But I'm the best at sneaking!
But you're also an actor, which means you're undercover as an accountant.
Ugh, fine.
Oh, this ought to be good.
What? I'll just make some dumb math jokes and look awkward. An accountant is just an adult nerd.
Damn it, that's probably going to work. But what should I do?
Terry, just be the bartender. Talk to anyone you think has information. People love to talk to a bartender. Give them liquor and it'll make up for your lack of people skills.
Hey, I'm great with people. What do you have, partner? No.
Yeah, leave the acting to me, buddy.
Wait, Laura, what are you doing?
Oh, I've got my eyes on a son.
She downs her drink and leaves.
Wait, what does that even mean? You want me to make you an amaretto sour? I snuck in my own egg whites.
Interior conference room. Zach Gleason, Mr. Gleason's son, is sitting in an empty conference room with his legs on the table drinking. Laura walks in.
I'm sorry. I didn't know anyone would be in here.
She turns to go.
No, it's fine. I was gonna head back in a minute anyway. Do I know you?
Probably not. I was tipping here this week, but Whitney invited me anyway.
Whitney?
From accounts receivable. That's where I was tipping.
Right. Zach. Gleason.
Gleason? As in Gleason and Sons? No way.
Interior banquet hall. Bruce is in a group of people laughing.
And I said, that may be a receipt, but I don't think it's deductible anymore.
You're funny. Why have I never met you?
Oh, accounting department. We don't get out much.
Oh.
Yeah, some days you crunch numbers. Some days the numbers crunch you.
You know, normally I only give these parties like half an hour before I bounce. My dad should hire more people like you.
Your dad?
Yeah. Hey, do you smoke?
Interior banquet hall bar area. Meredith walks up to the bar. She is older than Kat and Zach and looks different, but is secretly their half-sister. Maybe stepsister? Terry is shaking a cocktail.
We never decided.
I like the way you shake.
Thanks. Nobody's ordered a cocktail yet, so this is just ice. Can I make you something?
I'm in the mood for something tall and full of alcohol. What do you think?
Maybe a Long Island iced tea.
I like the long part, but maybe something that sits on the tongue a little longer.
What about a gimlet?
What about a tight snatch?
Tight on Terry's eyes go wide in shock, then pull back, and he's looking at his phone.
Oh, it's a drink. Oh, damn, I don't think we have any peach schnapps. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I think I know where we can find some in the supply closet upstairs. Can you help me carry it?
Of course, Ms.
It's Miss Gleason.
Cut to outside Gleason's CEO office.
So wait, this is your desk? We're smoking under the desk that you work at?
Don't get too excited. It happens. Dad's been dragging us to company parties since we were kids. I've snuck off to smoke in this office since I was 14.
Damn. Must be cool to work for your family. I work with my sister and...
It sucks. I don't want to work here. I kind of have to, you know? They're family. Nobody with a spine would choose to work here. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that.
Huh? Oh, right. Yeah, I work here. Yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, I don't want to do this much longer.
Oh?
Yeah, accounting is... I mean, it's a ton of fun, obviously, but I'm really more of an actor.
Really? That's cool. Do you do plays and stuff?
Yeah, I have, but it's been a slow couple of months.
That's still so cool. I wish I was doing something.
You are. Hey. You are.
She kisses him. They begin to make out. She starts to unbutton his shirt.
Wait, not here. Come on.
They open the door to find Laura and Zach in a state of semi-undress, making out on the desk.
Jesus.
Zach?
Bruce?
Laura?
Bruce, you said it was Adam.
Adam?
Meredith enters, leading a grinning Terry by the hand.
Terry?
Hey guys, we're looking for peach schnapps.
Meredith?
Me and this idiot are about to fuck.
This idiot and I... Wait, what?
We're kind of occupied here already.
Fuck, you guys, we agreed this was my turn.
Cut to the interior of the same office. Some time has passed. Everyone has found places to sit or stand in the room semi-comfortably.
So all three of you have been using your father's office to fuck?
I mean, everybody here does. It's kind of a fuck you to the old man because he's not a great boss and doesn't really treat anyone that great anyway, so...
So that's why the papers get moved around. Because of...
Of the fucking.
I sure can nod in agreement.
Usually we stick to a rotation, but apparently...
Don't start with me. I didn't plan on this.
Well, you didn't stop it either.
Like you're one to talk. Smokey.
Oh, both of you.
They reach a cacophony of yelling. A door opens. An older secretary is standing there with a younger man, his shirt untucked.
Oh, we were all wrong.
Wait, who is this?
That's Helen, our dad's secretary.
Did she forget something?
End of episode.
Hooray! It was Helen's turn. That's the joke.
It's a good joke.
Thank you. I like to hear
that. Well, we're going to take a quick break to reconfigure this this party because we're going to move to our watch party in a moment. So grab a drink and get ready because we're going to do a drinking game along with the watching. And thank you to all of our readers.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
What do you think? Unbutton?
Yeah, unbutton. Fully unbutton.
Hello.
Hello.
We're back. Thank you for everyone who watched the read. We are sad we didn't get to make that episode. But my mom said she liked the grammar correction, so feels like it was a hit.
Whoa. You're
Kind of
welcome.
a big deal.
Very exciting.
Also, just wanted to say, hey everybody, I'm Nolan. I'm gonna be watching. I'm kidding, guys.
Yeah.
Like it's a.
Welcome to our YouTube channel, Swollen Nolan and Dirty T.
Ew, I don't like that.
We just do our own web series harshly. We're very mean.
And yes, we were hell on teachers in high school.
So we wanted to talk. We're doing a little drinking game along with this, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, we are watching 3 episodes, which sounds like a lot, but they're 10 minutes, so it'll be like less than an entire episode of Riverdale. So
Yeah.
not a whole lot of commitment. So we have a couple of drinking game rules. Feel free to do them or forget that we ever said them. It's really up to you. The first one we wrote down was drink every time Bruce is seen with weed. So every second, probably.
Or for the true dickheads, smoke every time, Bruce.
Dickheads.
That's what our fans are called. They're dickheads.
I love them. I love them.
Drink every time Terry corrects someone's grammar would have been great in the last one. Oh no, I wrote this about myself. Drink every time Rebecca needs to stand up straight. Drink when there's a black and white moment, which doesn't happen a lot in these episodes. Drink whenever Terry has a different suit on. Give it a little drink.
Go back.
And I'm not gonna read the last one because that was a joke. But
What?
I don't know what the last one
I don't
was.
either.
Yeah.
No.
well, nobody reads the Google Docs I send.
I read the Google Doc, so I know what you're talking about, Rebecca.
Thank you.
And I know it's really
read
funny, but
I'm
it's a secret kept
looking
between us.
at it right now.
I
Is
read
fun.
the Google Doc and then I was like, yeah, that's great. And then was excited to hear him again so I could be surprised. Okay, I read it once and then I was going to read it again.
I had it read to me, and I
I love how prepared we all are for this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Going a little fresh.
My mom said, "How about a pocket square drink?"
Oh yeah.
That's
do
fun.
that anytime you see a fun pocket square fold or just a different one. Go ahead and drink because I am.
Yeah, so
time-
drink twice when you see Terry in a new suit because there will probably be a new pocket square.
Drink once for every point of the pocket square you can see.
Ooh, that's fun
Ooh.
too.
Do that.
So that's it. I will try to keep this open and remind you, but we're also just going to be giving fun behind the scenes commentary for all those dickheads
Yay.
really waiting
Director's
for
cut.
it.
With
The director's cut, but with everybody.
We should probably
and the
also
and
say-
editing is the exact same.
We're going to try to be careful, although we cannot hear the audio. So apologies in advance for whatever.
If we talk over too much, you guys can hear the audio.
And
But
if
we
you really
can't.
need to hear the audio, just go to YouTube and watch the series.
I know, right?
honestly, like,
Watch it subtitled.
watch it subtitled.
Okay, let's get started. We're going to get started. Oh, it's starting. Okay, yeah, so this is Silent Killers, the first episode we're watching. This is so fun. Tommy wanted to open this with this moment specifically because it's
I wanted to open with some silent movie business. I think
And this is very much what happens in silent movies all the time.
Yeah.
well, but it's all
Classic.
it's all face
Bruce?
stuff. I mean, that's
Yeah,
just
buddy.
eating.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Bunk beds.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
We'll
yeah,
head out.
unfortunately, I
This is
don't think
Melissa.
there are any
Hi,
drinking
nice to meet
opportunities
you.
right now,
I'll turn
but
the
unless
light
you
off,
really
Rick.
wanted to.
Sorry.
I think if you feel like
Fun fact though, I am the
Place.
voice of this character that says hello. Just
That's
then.
true, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a fun
And also,
fact.
that scene was actually filmed in the same apartment that we filmed most of the Party Burglar episode in.
I'm
So that's
sorry
fun.
about last night.
this is-
Um,
Are you? No.
we get
I
to sit
mean,
really dramatic. Oh, you get to
I had a
sit
great
drink.
time, but I want to be.
Oh yeah, it's
Well,
the
you
first.
should be sorry.
I'm
It's the first,
I'm
so
only
it's not a
staying with you in the
different.
first place so they can fumigate the office, which was
Good too.
supposed to be my apartment, by the way.
I remember when we
for
shot this,
ants.
Austin and I kept
And I only
debating,
have
would it
ants
be weird if
because
they
of
were
you.
sitting in
Because of the
different
marinade? Yes,
rows?
because of the
I thought it was
marinade.
like that Glee episode where they do
Yeah,
that.
I think we just went with it because it looked
Ketchup
nice.
and bourbon.
Yeah,
I think
Well,
both
in,
of them-
in,
I
in,
thought it was
real
funny,
world,
too.
it would look
In an
so
uncovered
strange,
bowl
but in
on the
movie
counter.
world, it looks
You gotta
great.
let it air
Well,
out.
they were also like mad at each other. We did film them
yeah.
walking
Yeah.
in, and sitting down first, but that
because
was
it's not
too
for any
long.
meat.
Yeah, that's
Marinade
fair.
so
We cut
good.
the
I
walk-in
also
part.
love
Eat it on
my
its
very
own.
normal naturalistic acting of just
you're the
conducting an
detectives?
orchestra with my fucking hands.
I
That's what
also
we're arguing.
we also like I remember going, I think it's like funny like spy movies, you know how they have a look forward conversation.
Yeah.
And then
Right,
it looked
Gloria.
cool too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What seems to be the problem?
And this
Gloria?
is
How much time do you have? I'm
Anna.
running a silent
Anna-
movie on the wrong side of 1927.
Who
Lots of
we all
dialogue.
love dearly.
We don't normally work on cases that involve time travel. Normally, it's
She also
used the house or stolen merchandise. I don't know. Maybe
said
today
all
you
of her
know
lines
enough
is
about
written, but
science to
she
travel
came up
through
with
time.
Was that?
Gesundheit and Good Night.
Are you
She-
serious?
she-
Okay.
Oh, that was her? Awesome.
Yeah, that she was very excited about that.
For modern audiences to like appreciate and learn from.
Yes, thank
I'm
you. A
drinking
true
again.
believer.
Well, I am here every year for the Busted Keith
Just drink again.
You probably don't recognize me.
Sometimes you
Usually
watch
wearing Big Joe
yourself
Roberts
as an
thing.
actor
Yeah.
and go,
That's the
man,
dorkiest
the
thing
way
about
you're
it.
standing right now, Bruce,
Excuse
is
my
the
partner.
choice.
He'd probably be a hero.
By the way, new rule of director's shot. Every time Laura drinks, we all drink.
Oh, that's fine.
So what's the case?
Hope y'all don't
Right,
have
so I
plans
make
tomorrow.
most of my money from festivals. It's the only
Yeah,
way
I
to
do,
get big
but I'm
donors
not
in the
drinking
door.
a lot. I'm
They get to
in
put
a
their name
change.
on
Yeah,
the
we're
banner.
talking about
I
it,
get to
right.
keep my theater open. It's great. However,
Yeah.
2 months
Fun
ago
fact,
at my
I
German expressionist
Anna's
festival, Gesundheit
dress
Good Night,
and scarf
a very expensive
pulled
copy
for
of
her
Metropolis was
from
stolen from the projectionist booth.
stock from
Metropolis.
I work in
It wasn't
costumes
insured, thank
most
God,
of the
but
time.
I can't afford to
And
use
I didn't even
have
pull
the
it from
original
stock from the
cellular
show I was
copy of
working on. It
Sherlock
was
Jr.
the
coming
show
out.
in the
I can't
office
afford to
next
have
to us.
Sherlock Jr. What is that? Like
That's
a
hilarious.
sequel or
Maybe
something?
took some clothes from them. I won't tell you what show.
It's also the most
Because I
expensive
might
movie
get
I've
in
ever
trouble.
screened.
They said it was
If
fine
anything
though,
happens to it
but
or
then
gets
they saw us
stolen,
doing
I
it
won't be
and
able
got
to afford
mad.
to stay
So.
open.
Literally,
So,
don't worry. We're just
buy
putting
an
this on
alarm
the
system.
internet.
Yeah.
You think I can afford
I'm sure they're gonna be like, I remember that dress we
Are we
didn't
cheaper than
use
an
for this
alarm?
show.
We are cheaper than an alarm.
No, it was like background stock. Like
Here's
it might
the
have never been
projectionist
worn.
booth.
Yeah.
The reels get here today. The festival starts tomorrow. Just
And they
stand
said that they
outside
were
and make
like
sure nothing gets
donating
stolen.
it after.
Not really what a
So-
detective does.
Really
We'll
quick,
take
why
it.
did you write
Give me
me
the
as
money.
kind of mean to Gloria in this?
Hey, at least we can take
Oh
turns.
god, you know I can't
getting
even.
drunk,
I think it's
keeping
just
guard.
because you're such a fish out of
staying.
water.
We got another
Okay.
gig.
And
That-
you're trying
Why
to
you get to
play
go?
high
I won't go to
status.
the
I thought
other
that would be
gig,
fun
because
because
the
then
client
like
specifically
as
asked
written,
me
I had
to
you
come
sincerely
alone.
asking
Now you
like
get
if we
back
could
in
do a
that
time
booth
travel
and start
case, and it was like no. I mean no. And
Starting?
you
I
try to
guess
high
I
status
don't
your way into that.
But I didn't get to tell you about last night. Tell me
I
later.
believe as we wrote
Is
this,
what
Bruce was
success
supposed to
feels
have
like?
weed,
How
but
would I
then
know?
we didn't bring a joint. So
I think Nolan consumed all of the prop weed. Was what happened.
Classic
I mean,
Nolan.
Oh, this
Aliens.
was a fun.
Yeah, this was really fun.
Yeah, this was a really fun
doing
bit.
here.
We did not know that
What's
this
it
closet
again?
was going to be full of pipes.
I think
But
we
yeah,
just kind of
also-
said it would be funny.
Sounds like
Anyway.
Nolan's backpack.
Right. No,
By the
I
way,
get that.
James,
Why am
this is
I-
my favorite James
Because
scene,
my house
just because
party's
his
going
movement
off
and the way
and,
he's
I
like
can't
talking
be there.
about stuff. Like when he walked down the stairs, he like stops for a second and then just keeps. I don't know why, but it just
I don't
cracked
want
me
to
up.
get the police
Yeah,
involved.
shooting that made me both want to do
You'll catch her
more
breaking in,
stuff
take a
at
picture,
the
send
trains
it
and
to me,
also
and
like
tell her if
hate
he doesn't
shooting at
stop.
trains. 'cause
Oh
it's
my
like-
god, it
Report
was
to court,
so
which you
loud
say
when we were
goodbye to
shooting
next
that because it was
week
not only
now.
the train, there was like a
And
bus
why didn't you
going
wanna get
by
there
every like
first?
5
Yeah,
seconds.
I
It's
don't know,
horrible.
Yeah.
man.
Originally,
It's
Tommy
not
had-
great,
It was like prime
he used to be
time.
my brother-in-law.
the
And
silent
anyways, got a big
sequence
stone
that
gluttonous
Tommy
man
wrote for
child.
this was
You,
like
you on
twice
the
as
hand,
long
you're an adult.
and had like 18
I
more
know I
locations, and I was like, okay, we have to make this
She's doing it. I
filmable.
figured
And you
out.
did have a whole thing on the trains where
Yeah, although we didn't do any train stunts. No, we missed that gag.
I love
Okay.
this bit though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
so
a lot of like Three
I
Stooges.
also wait, this bit that's
This
about to
clown
happen,
motif.
I also really love.
Yeah, we had a good time with this.
I improv. I mean, I know you told me to. Well,
some is in
but
the
I
script,
think
I
I
wrote some.
yeah.
I think Sherlock Jr. was in the script because we were like doing a bunch of Keaton references.
Well, I think all this stuff
Really?
was improv. Though.
Yeah.
Like move
Yeah, all the
around
like
and mess with the
waiting.
room.
Yeah, well, it's undialogued, so I mean, so much of that is just in the
The
space,
Spirit of the Clown bit gets me every time.
which is there.
Yeah, this was also in the music box. That clown picture was just there.
This was also the second time we had a spooky clown picture, just at one of the locations we were shooting at.
That is true. Yeah, we'll see that in Party
That's
Burglar.
my like director's like magnum opus.
See if you can spot them all.
Yeah, there's 2. Good luck, everybody.
I also forgot to tell you about the scene prior. We had like 4 or 5 minutes to shoot what we needed because they needed the theater, and I shot 2 takes with my glasses on, and so we had to redo it.
You really break
that was a consistent thing.
Yeah, I kept forgetting.
Now wait, I want to go back and talk about this long silent sequence we're about to see.
Water
It's short,
pressure anywhere
but
else,
at the time I was living across from SNA Studios in Chicago, which is like a famous old silent movie studio, and got really obsessed with Buster Keaton and like lost a lot of friends over it. How deep I was diving into this.
Look, I had a life here.
And I wrote the script, and I never really got those friends back. And I think there's a lesson in that, which is, you know, to take care of your friendships.
Yeah. Fun fact, the emotion in this scene for me is not good acting. I got emails that I had $200 in tickets from accidentally turning red at a turn right on red, and I was very upset about that.
You gave a $200 performance here.
Oh, thank you.
I'm serious. I don't want you to ever say that you're not good at acting after watching this scene, because it's great.
Yeah.
I'm good at acting sometimes.
Like a
when I'm not
coming from you.
Super anxious, which I am.
I've been kind of lost since this whole thing with me.
Like most of my acting teachers have told me, like
you make this whole plan.
It'd be
for
so
how your
much
life's
better
gonna turn out, and then just,
if you didn't let your anxiety get in the way. And I was like,
happens.
okay, well.
I know I've got you topped on
for you
that
to
because I
figure it
one
all
time
out.
had a director say to me on final dress, like he stopped.
Oh, we're kissing.
Oh, there we go. He stopped mid-show
we're
and
not
said,
dating.
your performance tonight is bad.
I paid
And that was the whole
to catch
note.
my ex-wife stealing, and now
Oh,
This is one of my favorite shots in this whole series. Just
Literally, like we had so much fun, and it was like kind of an accident.
And it was one of those things that like we had it written out as like 6 shots, and I kept it like, and Austin and I was like, can we do it in 1? And Austin's like, I think I can do it in 1. And then we just kind of hovered around it.
It was good. Yeah. Also, fun fact, that is actually James's apartment. He was
Not
very
this.
nice.
This is Music Box again, but before that.
Before that, this is not James's apartment, but
you're so funny.
The apartment.
Also, another fun fact: I was just
Hey,
on
what the hell are you doing?
Hollywood Boardwalk, like
Wait, no,
like
come
really
back.
touristy thing, and there were film reels everywhere
There's
for
nowhere
like
to run,
$10.
Terry. I'm on the 8th floor, and I'm
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
not
we struggled
dating
to find film reels.
The job
tie out
wasn't
of my
to make
vest.
out with my
Is
ex-wife.
it pulled on
You're
your-
just kissing someone.
You're right.
Got
That's
really
definitely. And my tie like rolled up like a.
Yeah, like in a cartoon.
Yeah. I mean, this is a little duty. I think that's what's
I could have better posture here. Feel free to
I'm
drink.
gonna kick your ass,
Yeah, I
Terry.
could
Come
do
on
that.
here.
Those are rules.
Now what? Oh,
Now run.
of course. Sorry.
See, that's a stupid way to talk.
It dawns on me. We will not know when someone's grammar is corrected.
Hold on, guys.
Let's see.
Let me.
Really?
So
Wait, who
this
the
is
hell
a
are
lot
you?
of fun.
I'm Jason.
Jason. I've
Also,
never
Freddie
met
Pow Pow,
Jason.
shout
How
out.
would
We
you
love
have
you.
met me?
That's not how crime works.
Well, that's narratively
Yes,
inconvenient.
killed this.
You know,
I think I
like
improvised
being
a lot of these
Scooby-Doo
too,
when
didn't
there's
I?
like the bad guy at the beginning. and at the
I
end, they're
told
like,
you
"It's
to
that bad
improvise
guy.
this
God,
line
Virginia,
like you're
give me-
saying right now, just because I felt like it needed something a little extra at the end of the scene.
Right there, I ate shit. By the way.
Yeah.
Very inconvenient. Well, and it's a funny silent movie connection. You got really hurt, and then, like Wallace Reed, got addicted to morphine.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a fun bit.
Life imitates art. What can we say?
This is my apartment.
We had to work this out on the day because we had sort of different circumstances than we planned for that whole newspaper bit.
Everyone
the whole
didn't.
back
Everyone drank because Terry's wearing a different suit.
It's true.
Oh, that's a,
yeah.
that's a rule. I love a rule.
Also, all around the music box shot, that outside shot, it was like a street festival. So literally, like inches away from where the shot was, there were like tons of white tents and like
God, yeah.
food
There's a
going
fun
on.
visual gag for you. For those watching at home, fun little storybook gag.
The silent sequence is so fun.
It was so fun.
Obviously, I was dressed as I'm wearing the sweater Freddie's wearing in that right now. I just realized.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Wait, is that your sweater or is that his?
Yeah, no, it's mine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's like the same one you're wearing right now.
Yeah, no, it's he wore in that. Yeah.
Well, life
You can
imitates art.
You can actually see it's navy blue.
But you could see that obviously I modeled myself there on my look in this on Buster Keaton. I made the hat for like some other just random reason, and then
I look like Jim Carrey.
Yeah. From the Mask era, Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Also, shout out to everyone
clowns.
who was in this silent sequence. Very thankful for all of them. Danny Wyken, who I've
A clown
done
who was
clowning with
completely
before.
friends. Yeah, a wonderful clown.
Yeah, Freddie and I actually did clowning together in South Carolina.
We got Adam up here when they were wait for it. We've got Adam Tatum and Dave Honigman, two frequent collaborators. Dave coordinated that domino fall you just saw. He was big on
Drink.
Oh, Bruce was
there we
weed.
go. Shit, double done.
Thank you, Val.
Oh yeah.
we all get a drink for every time Laura drank, so
And
2 more.
also,
How are you guys?
also, can we not drink, but can we shout out Austin, who's also with us, who shot this fucking thing, and Laura, who directed this fucking thing.
This was fun. We had to reshoot it, but we did not intend for my hat to come off, and then we did. And I was like, just keep going. We'll do some more shtick.
Yeah, and so they all like
all the jokes we could get in here. This nonsense. Oh, terrific.
My
This is
apartment.
also outside Nolan's apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave Honigman was our clowning coach advisor for this whole thing.
Can I ask, by the way, what do you think we're saying to each other whenever we're having these like giant gesture bickering matches?
Well, I've been following you, and we ran in the other direction because I thought that's what we were supposed to be doing.
Oh, I thought we were doing like old-timey nonsense. Like we were like, well, this is a fine kettle of fish.
Yeah,
that kind of shit.
Yeah.
This shot was so much fun.
Yeah.
When we saw that.
I had a blast doing this.
Honestly,
it was raining, we lost so much time, and when we saw that shot, we were all so happy.
Because this was the end of a very long day, and also the roof we were supposed to be using, the landlord like fell asleep or something.
This is a real breakdown. This is a real breakdown Nolan was having. Then we were like, we'll do a reverse shot with a fake director, but really he was swearing at Austin.
Yeah. Also, the camera operator is Alan, our sound guy for most of the shoot. Shout out to Alan, we love you.
Shout out to Alan.
That's terrific. And he committed so hard to doing that bit.
He did. It was so good.
When I got in the director's face, I thought to myself, this is the first time in a year and a half I've gotten to get in somebody's face and scream at them.
Yeah.
So,
I kept telling you guys to keep get really angry with each other.
Also, shout out to Scott Merchant, who's the fake director. He's also a great clown.
He's paralyzed from the neck down.
And Bruce was also supposed to be smoking weed in the shoot, but we didn't. So.
Oh, there's so many families out because it was like a Sunday morning or something, or Saturday morning that we were like, maybe that's not.
Yeah, we had written it to occur in the evening, which was not really essential to it at all. But I think that we were just like, well, it'll be nighttime when we shoot. It's like, no.
What was your favorite thing to shoot in this episode, Austin?
Really silent sequence. I mean, that silent sequence is so amazing.
So fun.
What was your favorite bit in the silent sequence?
To shoot or just enjoy?
Yeah.
I really like the donut scene.
Narratively
actually,
inconvenient.
like where they like bump into each other.
And then fall.
Yeah.
What about you?
I really love that domino fall. I really love the scale of doing the stairs was really fun.
Right.
And like knowing we were doing something that wide.
Yeah.
I also just like the rooftop. I thought that looked the rain worked in our favor. It looked very dramatic.
It looked good. Yeah. Honestly, like at the end of that,
dangerous.
Yeah, at the end of that day, but before we start the next episode, that like, also Anna wanted me to talk about right before we shot that, I dropped my keys down an elevator shaft.
Yeah.
And that was miserable. But Anna had some like art, like wire from when she was in art school, and like made a hook, and we literally fished them out. It was an
the powers
incredible.
that they really took over and were like, "Here, we're gonna get your keys out."
Yeah,
that's the perfect prop to help.
I think we all had a real nice like behind the scenes moment each individually that day, which was like it started raining real bad, so we had all those extras very colorfully dressed or very like fancifully dressed, and we all got to walk into the apartment and see these people just like huddled together in fantastic costumes.
It was trippy.
It feels like whenever they go backstage at like 30 Rock or something.
Yeah.
Well, we'd spent like weeks putting these props and costumes together,
and scheduling all those people
So like I was getting my keys out, and then like I walked into the room, and like suddenly it's like everybody just looked so good, and like it like just looked. It was a very nice one. I was like, oh, we made a thing.
Yeah. Really good. I'd love to do more silent stuff. I have no idea when it'll ever come up again. Probably never.
Yeah, some sketch. But anyways, That was Silent
Before
Killer.
we move on, the last thing is we should mention that episode, of course, supports the Fatty Arbuckle Defense Fund. We're gonna get it right.
And I'm not sure what you mean by that, but also shout out Music Box. Thank you for letting us shoot there. I mean, we had that day and everything, but
and also Bryce,
there. I'm here right now at the music.
Bryce Hogland made all the original music for the show. Literally everything you hear. So the original music behind the silent sequence was all him.
Really lovely job.
Yeah. All right, we ready for the next? Yep, the next episode. Next
episode
is
shout out to Tuscan Hen Market. What a great lady there was so freaking nice.
They were so nice.
Great. I think that's almost the suit you saw me wear the last time. Oh, and there's not going to be a
I think there's a new pocket square.
Yes, please.
At least a new tie.
I also do.
I never repeat a tie, I don't think.
I also do like this episode a lot because I don't think we had to do it this way every time because we're running out of time.
Oh, Carl.
Carl Bradley.
Carl Bradley, shout out.
MVP.
But I did like this one
Michael
because
Bay
we
fan.
had.
They just worked.
But I did like.
Sorry, Nolan.
Get ready. Put your phone away. Guys,
Sorry,
relax. It's just your parents.
What were you saying?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually,
Okay.
there's something we should probably.
So the 3 episodes we're showing today.
We lied to our parents.
We each wrote one of them. So Tommy wrote Silent Killer. I wrote this one.
We only lied
And
to
we're
our
trying
parents.
Party Burglar, which is Nolan's.
After you announced that, we should hold because they're probably
unhealthy. Maybe
No time for whatever idea that was going to be. Quick.
Honestly, my hair is really good in this episode.
Right?
You do
Keep getting
terrific
Netflix
hair.
shows, but
This
Oh
is-
God, my hair was so gross in this episode.
That
That's
same
why they
weekend
can't see
even.
any of it.
This was
Also,
we were getting rained
I
out
told
of
them you're my
assignment
agent,
shoot. This was
so,
like
you know,
next
Yeah,
day.
this is the day
Yeah, I was
after.
also gonna say
Yeah.
you cannot tell that it has been raining on and off during this entire
Literally the
episode.
whole time.
Stay out
Yeah.
of it.
I really,
Also, you
I
and I have been
panicked
dating
wearing
since
that
I
light gray
divorced
suit
Dan, and I have
because
so
like
many
a
men
drop would
interested
hit
in me
and
that
then
you
stay for
survived
like
about
30
shit.
minutes. I
A
don't
bunch
think
of
we have any
night shit
continuity
to be
errors. It's
interested.
close.
Oh, and you're rich.
Drink
You
every
should
time you
Yeah.
turn a droplet on. One of Jimmy's
There's Caitlin in the background. My girlfriend. Caitlin. She's in the background.
Also Susanna McLevine, who's our hair and hairstylist for most of the episodes. She didn't do like the pilot in the second episode, but very thankful.
Our friend Corey Drennan was there on a real date, I want to say?
No, not a real date.
Oh, okay. Wait.
She's just a good background person.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corey helped us with our social media a lot, so we really made our friends help us.
Offer me a drink.
I don't know if she's watching, but MJ was just fantastic.
This was
and
a
terrifying.
MJ understood the assignment of the character and just came to play.
Oh my, yeah, bless up to MJ. She and honestly, it looks so much like me.
That are in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
good choice for your guys' parents.
It must be
Yeah.
so much
Yeah.
fun.
We saw her in a great
What's that
play
show
a
you
couple
just
weeks
did?
ago as well.
See
She's
it on
really
Netflix all
awesome.
the time.
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders.
good.
That looks
Justin really plays like a
Oh,
really
shoot.
loving
Sorry,
dad.
Mom and Dad. They cut all my scenes out of that one.
Well, I
Yeah,
think he's reading the script as,
yeah, I know,
and by
and,
Rebecca
but
wrote
you
this
wouldn't
one
be able
as
to
a Sean
understand it
Wallace
anyway. It was
type.
in British.
I'm sorry, a Wallace Shawn
After they
type.
just
Wallace
comes
Shawn,
in.
yeah.
What was it?
Game of Thrones.
Also, I don't
Yeah,
know if
we were
anybody's
pretty upset
noticed,
about
but
that one too,
I'm not
but-
great at naming
Ah,
characters,
boy,
so
get
they're
my
all
agent
named
over here,
either
start putting
after
pressure on
people
these
I know
producers.
or Gossip
Come
Girl
on,
characters,
get
one or the
this
other.
boy on the screen.
That's a good rule of thumb.
Isn't he a star?
Yeah.
Right?
So, Dan,
Natural.
who James that is named after Dan from Gossip Girl. Kat from Party Down is named after one of my friends, Kat. Lee Hung, love you. I mentioned my friend Michelle. I named after Michelle Leatherby, who I lived with for about a year. So
What is your mom's name?
The
in this? I'm trying to
lighting
remember.
with the cost of that and the
Lily, also from Gossip Girl.
Lily and Chuck.
side
Chuck.
Chuck, also from Gossip Girl.
So Chuck.
Love the showbiz
Yeah.
lingo. It makes me feel like I'm on Hollywood Squares. Am I
But
right?
Justin is great. Justin is the
Tell us,
uh,
how are things going?
director of the Chicago Murder Mystery Company. So he was really great and was very great to help us out here. I think he's
Really
also
quick,
the-
Carl's my favorite person to watch in the background of this episode because he's always doing something different. And we really had to choreograph it out, like charactered out the timing.
He's just sitting by. He's sitting with the table.
Just hold it out.
Carl is probably my favorite character, small character to direct because it's he only had 3 or 4 just very normal server lines, but we gave him an entire life story.
Right?
I was told was handed the script and told to give the waiter more jokes.
That is true, yeah. Well, because we realized when we cast Carl, the waiter only had like 2 or 3 lines, and we were like, fuck that, Carl needs more.
Yeah, we can't just have Carl saying a line.
No, well, Nolan and I came to Rebecca. We came to her office, and we were like, "You got to extend this part because we're bringing in big talent."
Oh. So yes, we read him.
I did have a gun, and then she handed me the script and said, "Like, you have to do it."
The lady will have the salmon.
I just told Carl, I was like, "We just really be the touchiest server ever, just too friendly." And he ran with it. I love it so much.
He's like friendly antagonist.
A lot of I think a lot of people don't realize that Dix is in a world where COVID doesn't exist. So people talk crazy.
And also the scream laugh I just did. It was like I actually like went longer, but the main purpose.
Like 2 minutes. Yeah, we cut it.
Yeah, the main purpose of that was to try to get everyone else to laugh. And it did every time. But I think MJ only broke like barely once, and she wasn't even on camera. Like, you know what I mean? She just
I also do a very weird laugh in it, and I remember it did not make everyone laugh, but I think it bothered people. I did a bunch of like weird options in a row, and I think people were just like, "This is grating."
Excellent choice.
Oh yeah. Also, I forgot. MJ is a nickname. Her like professional name is Melinda Demon. So
I didn't know that.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I changed it in the on like IMDb and the descriptions of the YouTube and stuff. But
might be Screaming Demon from the lyrics of Poison by Velvet.
And I will take this as my cue to exit to the ladies' room.
No.
Don't get into any trouble.
Well, now I know though, so that's good.
Oh, fun! Also, another fun fact: Miles Potter, shout out, was our PA AD that day, and every now and then, because there was a tent over us, and water would fill up in the top and start to weigh it down. Miles was our tent poker that day with an umbrella.
Very thoughtful.
He'd like poke it, and we'd all have to like look.
We'll also see him here at the end of the night.
Yeah, I don't only hang out with you two.
Oh yeah, he's in Party Burglar.
Yes, he's in Party Burglar.
How you doing, buddy?
Party Burglar.
Hamburglar.
Yeah. I think we did spell it wrong well, I spelled it wrong on purpose a couple of times in the name of the episode, but I think we changed it.
I'm not so sure about that.
Okay, guys, I'll say it. What I was trying to say earlier. My favorite part about shooting. I'm just kidding. But my favorite part about shooting this episode is that there was like 4, 5, 6 shot takes where we had to do the entire script all the way through. And rarely, I mean, like, and everybody was doing it.
You had to go all the way through?
There was a couple times.
We had it split into like 3 parts, but so it was long. It was what, like 15 pages, so we were doing like 5 pages at a time.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember because it was like, did we do like a full play, essentially?
Oh, yeah. I felt, for some reason I thought we got 1, but I guess it wouldn't make sense. Or it could, I guess, but I don't know. But regardless, I accidentally lied. I think
we did play around with our start and stops to be like, okay, from this angle we're gonna start a
Sometimes it was like 8 pages at a time. It was like a 10-minute play.
So you have to plan shit out like
you guys knew your lines. So
you guys did. That was if y'all didn't know your lines, that would have made our life so much worse.
For those not familiar with filming, I feel like that is unfortunately like a semi-common thing that sometimes actors will come in like not really knowing their lines in film because you don't really get a rehearsal period. I made sure we always at least had 1 table read for each of our episodes, but like there's not really a whole lot of rehearsal outside of that. So you have to really work on your own to know your lines.
Both you and Nolan expressed every time we shot that you were like worried about getting the lines down. But this was one I think we all like really panicked over. This and probably Bottle Up just because it was too.
There's so much, yeah.
There's 2 ones where it was like we're gonna do like 5-page shots.
So it would be like the week before, and I would panic, and then Monday would hit, and then I'd start memorizing on Monday, and then have it by like Wednesday, and then just keep running it. And then once I have it, I'm not worried. But
he told me about it already.
Before I was like, God, this is a lot of
before, and that's something that 2 grown men talk about.
That would usually be the Wednesday after the weekend we shot.
Yeah.
So like we'd shoot Monday, he would panic about what he'd done.
Yeah.
Retroactively.
I want
Yeah.
Is this Joe working?
I love really quick. Carl's sitting at the table in the background where somebody got up, or Zanny got up, and
We had a storm off.
Yeah, it was like a breakup.
Yeah, Zanny got up and stormed off.
There's a ballet of Brunch happening behind this.
Yeah, it's an opera.
Really well done.
But yeah, we did also. I asked Nolan, thank you for buying it, to buy like some bottles of champagne so we could make real mimosas for our background because we didn't pay them. So I wanted them to feel like they could just, because also they were just sitting in the back the whole time. It's not like they really had to do anything. So I wanted to make sure they at least had, you know, a nice morning.
Dictionary defines love as.
So
some champagne
the reason I wrote this episode is I feel like it's sort of a common thing now in a lot of shows for like once a season to have the characters be sort of like brought out of their like usual elements or sort of environment. That's something I don't love Lena Dunham or anything, but on HBO, like after the episodes of Girls, they'll play like a behind the scenes where they interview Lena Dunham and Judd Apatow, and like every season she'd be like, oh, this is the episode where they're moved from their sort of regular thing. So I wanted an episode where all of them would be uncomfortable for slightly different reasons. And I feel like we accomplished that.
I feel like this also shows Laura, or the character Laura and the character Bruce, really being kind of brother and sister.
Because we don't see that a lot.
I remember my addition to this was refocusing on lying to the parents and also just cutting all of my lines to just do face stuff.
And your
Yeah, because I had you talking more originally.
Yeah, but I liked, again, we were playing with silent stuff, but I also just thought, like, oh, this is him at, like, his most uptight. Like, he's the most Jack Lemmon.
Mom, I'm single. All you ever do is talk to me about how I should
Glengarry Glen
I've
Ross?
never been concerned with your
Odd Couple. What?
You're saying Glengarry Glen Ross?
I guess, but did you think that was the Jack Lemmon I was channeling?
I don't know.
I was thinking more of My Fellow Americans.
I'm sober and I'm gonna cry. How does that even work?
Republican. No.
What are we doing here again?
I'm not a working actor.
I don't know. There's not a lot of changes in this episode, so there's not a lot of drinking opportunities.
Well, this is where that Terry just blurted out that blah blah blah. We're just none of this is real, and we started a detective agency, and then the parents are truly being supportive. The mom more being supportive because she thought the character Laura was pregnant.
Well, you should be. You're no good at it.
And she calls Terry Adam's apple because you said. You were trying to think of a different, you were like,
no chin or something.
Or you were like, give me an insult, and I was like, well, I don't want to, I don't know, I was just like, Adam's apple.
Yeah, and I really just went to a dark place after that. I think a lot of people don't realize, by the way, the theater crowd will get that, of course, this is structured on Waiting for Godot, where Terry's silent the whole time and then has that big long speech a la Lucky.
So how'd everyone feel? How does everyone feel about that?
Beckettian.
Laura, did you just take a drink?
I did.
We gotta do it.
Sorry.
I'm sipping. I can only have one beer.
I'll drink yours. It's fine. Yeah, I'll drink yours.
Yeah, it's fine. Tommy and I are unemployed, so.
Yes. Boy, so what else do we want to say about that? That was all one day. I feel like most of our stuff, most shots or most shoots, I think in general are like kind of split up in episode shooting, but that was all one day straight.
Mm-hmm. Didn't we have a time limit? Like we had to be out by a certain time?
Yeah, I think
at first,
like 6 or 8 hours. I don't quite remember what.
But
I think it ended up being 6.
But that was at first.
Yeah, we had hard out.
That was at first, and then the owner was like, "Yeah, but you can stay. I'll just have one of my staff members."
Tuscan Hen, so cool.
Yes, Lorraine from Tuscan Hen, you are amazing.
Spend your money.
Seriously, do that. And their menu is just bonkers cool. Like,
yeah, don't they make like hand make pasta?
Fresh every day.
Ah.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
Or like,
I'm not saying you guys should go, but you should go.
Some people are saying they should go.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that was Parents Brunch episode. That was my episodes. Sorry, it was not more exciting for our drinking purposes. But...
rider of the night.
I'm the last rider of the night. I guess that just means that if you don't mind scooting over a little, I am like so honored that I was chosen to close out the show. I think that just kind of proves that maybe I'm the best out of all of us. And I'm kidding, guys.
Can we just get a quick? How low has the viewer count dropped by this point of the night?
You're actually hanging strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank y'all.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for watching.
If you got to beat the traffic out of this Facebook Live event.
I will say my favorite part about this coming up episode is the music. So pay special attention to that, even though we'll be talking.
Oh yes, that is true. Bryce Hogland, who you mentioned, wrote us a couple of original party songs, and they are just great. They're so good.
Follow them on Spotify.
Yeah.
Yes, they are all on Spotify. I think like Young 24. I think that's the one. The lyrics are so funny. In the background, he's just like, "I'm gonna live forever" or whatever.
It's gonna live forever. I think you can hear some of that on the episode, so we should let it.
But yeah, let's get started with it. We'll stop talking. Starting with another silent moment.
My hair will still like when I wake up in the morning, like middle parts, because of this right here.
Yeah.
We were really. I said I would to Zan, who's doing the hair. I said I want him to look like Sean from Boy Meets World.
I got half a mind to turn you into the
mission not accomplished.
I think we got
hair mission accomplished.
The mustache changes the context. Also, I think from this episode, for me, the key to playing drunk
Don't you dare ma'am me.
was never explained to me, so this is really rough.
And get us something to drink. I'll have a coffee.
Yeah. Also, I look so good. I'm actually standing up straight, so don't
fuel.
drink.
Dude.
Yeah, we can't drink.
What?
It's the first time I've ever stood up straight.
Literally get.
Terry's not wearing a suit. Bruce doesn't have weed. You can't drink at all.
Some improv for.
If you're at home, put away alcohol for this moment.
Throw it away.
Yeah. Toss it.
Also, this is Miles Potter, previously mentioned.
Brother to Harry.
He hates those jokes.
But he's not here to stop me, so I'm going to do them all.
A newly minted personal trainer.
What's going on? Why is he?
Yes, he is.
We should hire him.
Stretch Lab for real. He'll stretch you out too.
Oh, nice fade out. Oh, fun fact: this was shot with a different crew.
You get 2 drinks and a year before. Yeah, you get 2 drinks because, of course, there's weed and a suit.
Yeah, this was shot like I think almost exactly a year before the rest of the episode.
A good friend, Pearl.
Yes, he's the PI. Technically, I'm
and
sidekick, so...
Also, fun fact, I'm only wearing a hat because I'd been outside wearing that hat the weekend before we shot this, and had really bad sunburn and then a tan line where it's like right there.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, and then we were like makeup route, and I was like, I'm just gonna wear a hat.
Then why did you have
No, because I did try and cover up, but my makeup is like not your skin tone. It just didn't fix it.
All I know is that I had it before, and then we went to Kappa House to party, and then it disappeared after.
Yeah,
that's why
really
we need you guys to figure it out.
Yeah, because she did also come back a year later to film the party scenes too.
The other girls like
very
shoes,
nice.
Jewelry, Louis Vuitton,
And like keep in mind
Dior,
that year
stuff like
was
that.
a huge difference.
No offense, but how do you know one of your
shot.
sorority sisters didn't steal it?
I go to Northwestern.
I don't know. I lost like 15 pounds between when we shot the
we
second
can help you, but I should be honest, our rates are
It was like between summer of 2020
Nothing
and spring
in my
of
life is
21.
cheap.
So a lot of stuff
I'll airdrop you the
transpired.
details,
Yeah.
and if you both find
Like
it
I feel
before
like
next
I feel like it's
weekend,
always
I'll show you what a real
in
pocket's
Bruce's
worth.
day off because that one
We actually
What's wrong with
only
my pocket
accept
square?
money.
literally it's like the same outfits. Came everything.
Oh yeah, now we're on that couch.
I'm
right
wearing
now.
that shirt right now.
I just took these from a bunch of teens outside.
Just I realized.
Miles improvised this line.
That'll be all, Tim.
Yes.
It's Todd.
We had a lot of
Every take he said a new line, and we're like,
Yeah,
yes.
it was so funny.
Also, that is the same. He's wearing the same cop shirt. Oh, black and white moment. Drink, everyone.
Oh,
I like doing this.
This one was fun. I love doing this interrogation
So
moment.
you were caught on a college campus.
Miles is wearing the same cop shirt that Danny
better
Whitekin
not
was wearing in the silent sequence. Fun fact.
Absolutely not. Listen, we figured the only way.
Yeah,
to
this is
catch
a good moment.
Party Burglar.
And you improvised the a couple of things in this.
Yeah, and that was a fun.
Missed one.
We probably did. Oh, here's something.
Shout out music.
We were pulling up, Austin. Do you remember? And I go, I kind of want to get a slow motion shot. How fun would that be? Of like us walking in our dumbass outfits.
And then we did it.
We did. We were also fighting daylight so hard.
It was like sunset here.
5 minutes.
Yeah, like we had like 40 minutes before the sunset when we shot all of this stuff on DePaul's campus.
We got 2 takes of that walk, and that was all.
I mean, your knees
were being so loud too.
There's also a Greek life event going on, and it was
during graduation.
Loud.
You two talking
about? There were people in caps and gowns,
but
walking around.
Yeah, but you know what? During graduation, you shouldn't have loud music, guys. I was filming.
No parties when you graduate.
Yes.
Well, dude,
get to work.
This is a place.
Sir, I don't have a problem with a party. Yeah.
God, this was so much fun. He improvised the get it like that.
Some great character choices. Yeah.
Particularly underage.
We told him to be a hella douchebag cop. So.
And we didn't tell him to, but he just went ahead and showcased that.
They might have a problem with it too. So tell me.
You guys know to prepare for the role. You spent 6 months on CPD.
Yeah.
Ride along.
No, he's a real trooper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that horrible name tag used to be my name tag from Starbucks. So you're welcome.
We were just about to leave. You have like legal jurisdiction. Starbucks is though, with that badge.
Of course. Sounds like a good idea.
I really wish we would have, because the hair thing was a bit in a couple of the office scenes, but we didn't use any of those takes. And I kept laughing when I'd do it because I was making myself laugh, but I'd say something dumb, and then I'd look at someone in the eyes and then do this or whatever. But I kept laughing, so that's fine.
Okay, so this is fun. This is, first of all, a real party that's happening at 10 in the morning. Also,
all our extras were
during a tornado.
Yeah, I couldn't get to set that day. I felt so bad.
And in the orange hoodie is Bryce, the person who made all the music for the episode.
Yeah. Also, his apartment.
Here's Aunt Natalie.
Well, it looks like the bro look.
And Natalie, you will see later, is one of our party goers. They're supposed to be in college. She's 30. It's fine. Oh, that's Rachel Schrock. Shout out, Rachel. Thank you.
Rachel.
You can be in college at any age, though. So.
I'm gonna go find a room.
I mean, she was in grad school, so.
Still count?
You,
Wait, is this a different? No.
Mingle, I guess?
What?
Suit?
No, it's
God,
not
I
a
can't
suit.
imagine you at a party.
I mean, we can drink when people in the background drink, which is often. Oh, Pearl.
Are we drinking? We're just gonna drink for Pearl? Pearl, hey.
Cheers to Pearl.
And then a fun fact. Here's Bryce again, right there, in a different shirt.
Yeah, we put him in a different outfit.
And sunglasses.
It was still like pretty COVID heavy. It was after the vaccine came out, but we didn't want to have like 20 people at this party, so we sort of shot around it. I feel like we made it feel still like pretty full.
You know, the dynamics.
There's Natalie right there.
So
also owner or renter owner.
Well, do you want a shot?
It's her place.
Her place.
Alcohol?
I remember this is a fun fact. The lights were changing so much, but we were under this like interesting lighting that when we walked outside,
oh my God, what is that?
Yeah.
Tabasco sauce.
Yeah, your lights, your eyes get used to the purple.
Totally.
Yes.
Yeah. Like the purple didn't look purple
Let's
to our eyes.
More of that.
It was like this like kind of pink maybe, and then just like the outside was just disgusting green.
Yeah. No, because we started to notice because
hey Anna, what's up on
like a lamp started to, that was just like a regular like white light bulb started to turn like orange, and we were like, why is this a different color? And then we'd walk outside and everything would be green. It really messes with your brain.
But also, again, during a tornado warning, so the sky could have just
we were all like, maybe it's just green now. Maybe that's just reality now.
Austin, didn't you have to step out for a little bit?
It's been like a really long time since I've had.
You were like
away from everyone.
Sorry, I love this shot, Austin.
Like, I love.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Also, for most of I like the party looks great.
You know.
Thank you for all your very hard work.
Yeah, of course you love
this minus talking is me at a party, just like sitting alone, drinking as hard as I can.
Where's the me time? Where's the
alienating various Gen Z around me.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
Yeah, it's problematic.
This is fun.
This is fun. I wanted to write Terry out of his element kind of too. Normally he's very uptight, but then this episode I was like, I want Terry to get drunk, and while like
we have a few, I feel like we worked that through. I actually remember getting worried at the end. I was like, do we see Terry drunk too often?
My partner is a
I really don't
investigator,
think we
and
do.
he should be here for his
I think
citizen's
this
arrest.
is only 10,
Point. You know what? Take him as he is.
Shit!
Finale kinda.
Double shit!
Not really.
He's got a buzz on. I think there was a draft where he was drunk. But I think this is the drunkest we see him.
Shout out Bryce fucking
Let's get White Castle.
running.
With the table, so funny.
Oh, also, the voiceover for the police officer is Devin Sanclamente, who just read with us. And
Well, Devin dipshit caught us revving not too far
Thank
from
you
the
so
party
much.
and brought us in.
So you found nothing. You went through all of that and you found nothing.
Yeah, we also just like pulled shit out of our purses and threw it in this drawer.
Yeah, I brought like what 4 pairs of shoes, and then I brought a bunch of my boyfriend's throwing stars and like weapons to throw in that drawer.
Okay.
Shout out Nick, fucking armorer of the episode.
Right?
And since you don't see stars, is Nick like a ninja or a carnival worker?
I think
'Cause it's
he's just
A little bit of both, honestly.
I also think he's also what we like to call in the business the coolest person. In
He
the
is
world.
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
His hair's great.
For us crazy kids and our stupid dog.
I mean, are you sure?
I don't know if
Makes
we've passed the
perfect
real
sense.
dad line,
The
but
thief kept looking
that
at his
was
watch the
implied.
entire time until the cops
we did a
arrived.
long
It was like
run
he was
of
on their
those.
schedule.
We did a lot of those where I was just
Shit,
like,
he was.
Wait.
You guys, Officer Todd knew the cops were coming because
he's my real dad.
No,
There it
Yeah, you gave us. I thought that was the
because he
funniest
called
thing.
them.
we did like, yeah, probably.
But
We did
then
like
why would
15
he
of those.
keep
We
all
did
this
just like a
stuff in
bunch
his
in a row.
office?
I don't know. The guy seems like a fucking moron. So let's just get the evidence and take it to the actual police.
Oh, you're not going anywhere.
And I wanted to call.
Oh, we also we had to shoot this in fucking like 10 minutes. This was rough.
Yeah, we did.
And I had to stand in the other room because even though it was fake mushroom, cream of mushroom soup, puke, I was gagging. Cause
You know what's funny as well? It was
I
like,
felt so bad for Tom.
I had to like mix it with water in my mouth.
Stop,
I don't think
stop.
you see it at all.
So good.
It's all, I was just gonna say it's a shame because we don't even see it in that
So
state.
What a horrible experience for nothing. Guys, I could have just made the noise. I could have just made the noise ADR.
Well, we wanted to have
Well,
options.
here's Terry
Sorry,
drunk again
Nick,
and a new
got
suit,
cut
so
off
I'll
there.
drink.
Okay,
I think
so
when I wrote this also really quick, I wrote that as you at the end of like the day, and you got home and changed into your before bed suit.
Oh, that was the same day. I thought that was like weeks later.
Before our bed suit.
Before bed suit. That's so funny.
Yeah, which I do at home. Boy.
Yeah.
Because he's my
Also,
real
yeah, the special
dad.
thanks is everyone who donated to our cause.
Thank you so much, everyone who's watching. Special thanks to y'all.
Yes, hooray!
All our
As
dickheads.
All of our dickheads. My dad, a huge dickhead.
My family. I don't know if they're watching or not.
I felt bad. I felt wrong.
But yeah, so that was our event tonight. Our rap party.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. We did record a bunch of behind the scenes interviews that I still needed to finish editing. Sorry.
We had some good times.
It was a lot of fun.
Right here in this apartment.
Do you want to talk about that night when we were picking up and I was looking at my phone across the room and Austin was packing something with his back turned.
Oh god.
And I look up and it's like a light is halfway to falling down and Austin notices it about the same time I do and they both just fall and then we all thought the lights just broke.
No, I knew you guys broke my glass.
I didn't know.
I had this glass like top to an entertainment center, and that thing shattered and went to all corners of the apartment.
Yeah.
Well, it was safety
great.
glass, so there was only like 3 million pieces.
Yeah. And then Austin told me this story about a guy getting a glass splinter that like went all the way through his leg, and I was like, "This is the worst time for you to tell this story."
Yeah, we spent the next like hour and a half cleaning up that glass. I was like finding that glass in like my purse like a week later. It literally went everywhere.
Yeah.
And you worked didn't you work really long that day? And also because we were gonna all hang out and like have a drink.
I was so
And then we were all out on the porch and I had a drink and then Rebecca like was like, hey, what's going on? And then like looked at me and I go, I'm not leaving. Like, cause you were so tired and ready for us to go to sleep. But
yeah, sorry.
I don't think we were here that much later.
No, I mean, it was for me. It was just the glass, finding it for weeks in my feet and stuff.
Fun.
Yeah, it did end up.
Yeah, it's fun.
Anyways, yay! On that note, thank you everyone for watching, for sticking around for the read and our little watch along. I don't know if you could even watch the episode because we talked the whole time, but
about stuff unrelated to the episodes.
But we appreciate you watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watching us talk. This is like a podcast where you watched, I guess.
Like a podcast, but worse.
It's like a podcast, but on YouTube. They don't have that yet, but I'm going to start that trend.
Yeah, PodTubes. PodTubes America.
Well, on that note, does anybody else have any final words, final thoughts?
You didn't want to end on PodTubes America?
I mean, I would love to, but wanted to let Laura, Austin,
please do.
Tommy, Nolan say anything.
I don't have any closing thoughts. If any of y'all have any closing thoughts,
I just would like to say I had an absolute blast on the show, and it was really fun doing this. So I'd love to do more shoots like this in the future because, like, I mean, we had a good time. At least
it was fun. We had fun.
Yeah,
we would be so
stressful for some people, but
sorry, Laura, go ahead.
I was just gonna second what Austin said.
Yeah. Well, when Hulu picks us up for season 2, then half of us are moving out to LA anyways. We can film season 2 in LA, find a way to justify that.
I'm going to say make more silent stuff. And if you're going to be a dick, be one with an asterisk. Okay.
Yeah, and you guys can pay.
No. Yeah, if you want to Venmo us, I'm just kidding.
As in our title.
Yeah, I know. I just thought it was corny and funny.
It was very corny. Was it funny? It was corny.
It was so corny that it was funny.
Okay, well.
That's the tagline for dicks. It was so corny, it became funny.
Thanks for being here. We have shows Mondays through Thursdays and watch dicks on YouTube. Bye.
Bye.